bucking, yo, bucking, like a pinnacle bull, bucking, wow, bucking, a good night, look, money is bull, look at that horse, look at that horse, look at that horse, pretty as hell.
Y'all said Cardi B is gonna come for me. Bitch, her baby daddy was in my DMs. I ain't worried about that, bitch. You stayed with the man that embarrassed you in front of the world. Who's the fool? Next. Please. Nicki Minaj dog walked her with every single aspect. Nicki Minaj will always be the queen. You had 3 kids with someone that cheated on you with everybody in LA. He was never home. Bitch, please. When your ex is in my DMs, sit on it.
Bitch, you wanna fuck a boy. That nigga is a punk lover. He be feeling for it. He not fighting demons. Bitch, you wanna fuck a boy. It's a punk lover, 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 punk lover, punk lover, punk lover. That nigga is a punk lover, 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 punk lover. That nigga is a punk lover. He be feeling for it. Turn his location off, bitch, then it's up. I don't really want that nigga. He just know how to fuck. Turn his location off, bitch, then it's up. I don't really want that nigga, he just know how to fuck. He just know how to fuck. Like should I tell her that a nigga really like it in the ass? Like should I tell her that a nigga really like it in the ass? Like should I tell her that a nigga really like it in the ass? Like should I tell her that a nigga really like it in the ass? I like it in the ass. 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 I heard a nigga ate that dick off the bone. I heard a nigga ate that dick off the bone. I heard a nigga ate that dick off the bone. Stop doing it. Punk. Stop doing it. Punk. Stop doing it. Punk.
Yo, never thought I'd see the day where, actually, let me take that back. I kind of figured this day was coming. Dr. Cress Wilson talked about this shit where niggas would wear dresses, absence of fathers, breeding single parent households, niggas taking on affirmative traits and actions from the ratchet hood rat mama. And now what we got is punk culture, not punk, punk. PONK. A bunch of gyrating, sassy, and this is what I be talking about when hoes be talking about straight men is sassy because we voice our opinion, and you got these clearly sexy, flexy ass niggas gyrating their ass, clearly a product of the single parent or single mother being in a household with some nigga that's been newly incarcerated or newly released from incarceration. When I return, we'll come back with the rest of the shit.
Alexa, play tape.
So yeah, like I was saying, that these niggas are byproducts of single parent households, possibly SA from mom's newly released boyfriend. And what you got is a bunch of soft ass niggas doing female activities. Now, I guess there's nothing wrong with a man wanting to dance, but when you make a song called Punk Lover, where you have lewd and lascivious lyrics talking about somebody taking it up, you know what I mean, they orifice. Shit is deviating into strange territories, right? It's gone from this some shit that you do to you just a weird ass person, right? It would be the same even if you broadcast it like if they made a song that lewd and lascivious about banging chicks up the ass, right? Now, don't get me wrong, it probably wouldn't be as catchy, but it's still fucking degenerate as fuck. This is some language commercially you shouldn't use openly, right? Shit is crass. It brings down your stock. Makes you look like a fucking weirdo. What else does it do? It does a lot of shit, actually. But yeah, it makes whatever you're selling not sellable, which is why Empire didn't last, because they like to open up the scene with Jesse Smollett getting J-Milled in the shower, like just weird shit that you like. Some things cinematically and media wise is just left to the imagination. That includes songs. I'm not saying if you a punk and that's your thing, there's nothing wrong with it. Do your thing, whatever is your flavor, neighbor. But putting this shit out and commercially, this shit is crass. It lowers the stock. Like it ain't no shit that I like, unless you just a trashy ass motherfucker. But that's not even gonna save you, right? Because the people like to say stupid ass shit like, well, they just expressing themselves, and why can't they express themselves? Because that shit don't sell. Look at Lizzo's album she just released called Bitch, right? Just the title alone is a turnoff, even if that is your flavor. Like, that's not appealing, it's not commercially viable, right? Even if you have a market for that and there's a target audience, like the name itself is a turnoff. So Punk Lover, while it does have an audience, and I'm not saying it doesn't, because I went to school for marketing, so it does have an audience, you're just not going to garner a large one, right? It's the difference between selling 3,600 units or downloads and streams versus selling 360,000. People always want to know why this new generation is not selling as many albums, because the lewd lasciviousness of it, like culture wise, stock is actually down. It's plummet, just like WAP. Yeah, that's sold. They was able to package that up to where it actually sold some units, right? Instead of labeling the song Wet Ass Pussy, they labeled it WAP. The lyrics, spoke for themselves, and they was lucky. I will throw that in there. They were lucky. But if I had to guesstimate, they probably sold as many streams or downloads as in the ballpark of My Neck and My Back, which for a new artist like Kaya at the time, that's not saying a lot for Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion. I'd be hard pressed if the shit like had out the gate had over 10 million streams. It probably didn't. It was probably more like 1 million streams or 2 million, maybe 3 at the most. I give it that. And then eventually it probably stacked up. But like a song like Kaya's Neck and Back, easy. The first month probably was 1 million. Probably went platinum within the 6 weeks. So that's what you want in this case, right? But if you want to have, like, they're using house music or bounce music, which is nothing but New Orleans house music. Let's keep it 100. And if you just want 160,000 streams, I guess you hit the marquee. Maybe 250,000 if you're lucky. But yeah, just the trashiness of it all. And I'm not saying it because I'm a little older, but it's like shit like this makes you wonder, like, how much more of the envelope are they going to be pushing, right? Are they going to start selling just pornographic movies and pornographic videos of like music videos? Like, I like some shit to be left to the imagination. Maybe I'm old school. I still like my R&B with no cuss words in it. I like Chris Brown, but the reason that nigga don't never get the title is because these hoes ain't loyal. As good as the song that is, I like shit like James Brown is the Man World, Jodeci, Fiendin', H-Town, Knocking Boots, right? They always dressed it up, so you knew what they was talking about, but they didn't just, open Pandora's box. Now that everything is crass, pushing the line and in your face and extreme and intense, the allure of everything is just going down. The stock of music, stock of media, stock of films is just plummeting. Because it's like, yo, what's next? When you push all boundaries, it just, yeah, nobody wants trash. Or at least I don't. In any event, if you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe. For all the people that's listening to this that like Punk Lover or New Orleans Bounce Song, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm actually neutral. I'm just calling it what it is, right? You gotta call a spade a spade. Trashy music is trashy music. I know that there's a market somewhere for it, so don't bite my head off. In any event, if you like this, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'm out.
No one's ready to deal with us.